Okay, guys, we are here to do another review. Actually, a few movies. So, Dracula Dead and Loving It with Leslie Nielsen. This by far, honestly, is one of my favorite movies with him in it. He plays Dracula like awesome. I mean, he's absolutely hilarious in this movie. It's a different take on Dracula, a little bit more up to beat, more comedy. I love the fact that there's several cameos in here too. Is Mel Brooks as well. He plays Van Helsing, which is just really hilarious. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one, which I actually recently watched tonight. Um, Point Break. Point Break, honestly, is one of Patrick Swayze's best action movies. Keanu Reeves basically plays an undercover FBI agent trying to hunt down this gang um, that is basically trying to smuggle like weapons and narcotics and stuff. It's just a really interesting movie. If you like Keanu Reeves, it's a movie that I absolutely would totally recommend. And yeah, it's definitely up there. It's good. The next one is Rambo 3. Now, some people didn't like Rambo 3. I don't know why, actually. I love the storyline. Stallone is just a great action hero. He's always been good. I mean, compared to most of the Rambo movies, honestly, I've always liked, anyways. I would say absolutely check it out. It is probably better than Rambo 2, honestly, in my opinion. The next one is also a Stallone movie, Cliffhanger, which I think is another movie that is absolutely amazing. It is a movie that some people like, some people don't like. I like it hands down. I think it's an amazing movie. It's definitely one of his better roles in the last 25 years. Um, and then the last one, hang on here, National Lampoon's Senior Trip. Now, I like these movies anyways, but what I liked about this one was it basically has the 1998 feeling to it. Um, Lots of crazy antics. It's about a school with a bunch of kids who basically are like considered to be problem childs, and they eventually write an essay, and the president of the United States is impressed by it, so they invite them to go and make a speech in Congress. Um, what I really like and enjoy about this is Tommy Chong is in this movie as well, and he is just hilarious as a bus driver. I mean, some of the stuff that he says and does is just absolutely hilarious. The kids get into a bunch of trouble in Washington D.C., and it's an outgoing, funny comedy. It's really really good. Um, the next one is Skyscraper. Which I was really impressed with, honestly. Skyscraper was one of the best action movies I've honestly ever seen. Dwayne Johnson does an amazing job in this movie. So yeah, I would definitely check that out too. I also recently watched W, which is about the Bush family. It's also another movie. Goes a little bit behind the scenes of the family and what was going on. Talks about the Bush Junior's drinking issues and when he met Laura, and it's just a really good movie, really really wonderful film. Honestly, definitely check it out. It's by far one of the better movies that have come out in the last 4 or 5 years. Um, Beyond that, I finally had an opportunity to watch also Rampage again. I reviewed it like a long time ago, But I really enjoy Rampage. I think it is one of The Rock's best movies, honestly. Dwayne Johnson has had so many great movies over the last few years, but this is one that I really enjoyed. It is definitely up there. Um, the next one is The Tooth Fairy, also a Dwayne Johnson movie. Really funny. He plays a hockey player who is trying to coexist with basically having a relationship with a woman that he likes who has kids, and then helping them like with throughout their daily life. Basically, what ends up happening is um, he essentially is picked basically to be a random uh, new version of the Tooth Fairy, basically, where he learns and is trained how to be a Tooth Fairy, so he can fly, he can shrink himself. Uh, it's just a hilarious movie for him, and I was really impressed with it. Um, it's by far one of the best movies I've honestly seen in a long time. It's really funny and outgoing. The next one is Freaky Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, which I love that movie. I can watch it over and over again. I always find something really hilarious in it. Um, that is another movie I definitely recommend people checking out. It is really, really good. Um, so with that, those are your movie reviews for this week. I'm going to be back tomorrow to, yes, finally do the wrestling show. So I've been doing research, trying to watch all the shows, trying to keep up with everything. The pay-per-view is Sunday, so I'm trying to get it up and running. So I should have it uploaded tomorrow for you wrestling fans. So peace, everybody.